So what do you mean the Zoom Live Track L8 isn't out yet? Come on! They said October. It's been on pre-order for the past month now. Are you guys still interested in seeing the review? If you are, hit that subscribe button.
This is PNN.
Spotify not just happy with getting all the adults hooked on podcasts. Now, they're starting to target kids. That statement itself is troubling. They've begun rolling out content that is ad-free and aimed at children and parents. Now, according to Spotify's Chief Premium Business Officer, Alex Nordstrom, the content is ad-free and handpicked by a team of editors, and the experience is bursting with color. Oh, you mean the app is, not because you can't see a podcast. Currently, it's only available in Ireland, but should soon be rolling out in North America. Now, in case you're a little wary of this, the playlists will not be offered up by an algorithm, instead being curated by a team of editors, which kind of good because, algorithms and kids, they're too kind of creepy. It looks like subscriber-only podcasts are becoming more and more popular. Now, it is the Financial Times jumping on the bandwagon. They recruited Cheryl Brumley to be their global head of audio, and she's looking into the monetization strategies through audio. Now, this isn't Financial Times' first swing, as their news briefing daily podcast has already hit 1 million monthly listens and is generally only meant for smart speakers and voice assistants. Now, it's also not the first pay version of a podcast, but it has been quite common for these to be used as bonus content for paying customers. Now, in case you're wondering if this model will be permanent, so far, the Financial Times have seen their audio-based revenue triple in the past year. Guessing this may be the next logical step. Google just wants you to be better at podcasting. So much so that they went and created a video series called Podcasting 101. Now, it's hosted by Lavi Ajayi and Sean Ramaswamy, and the goal of the project is to support early-stage podcasters around the world. Episodes range from Should I Make a Podcast to the general how-to of day-to-day podcasting. In case you're wondering how global it is, well, the videos have been subtitled and transcribed into Spanish, Hindi, French, Arabic, and Portuguese. And considering it's Google at the helm, well, there's probably more to come. Of course, you could also just subscribe to this channel because, I need love too. Wink. In a very non-corporate move, the host Glow is no longer going to charge podcasters to collect listener support. In a statement, they said, Glow is here for you as you build your podcast business, and that starts with making listener support drop dead simple and as free as we can make it. Now, in case you're worried that Glow won't make any money, single tier, they do promise that they will grow with you and that their 2 pricing plans will make sure that everyone stays fed. I was going to insert a joke here, but let's be honest, this is actually kind of a nice move. Now, if you're with Glow as a host, I'd love to know what your experience is. Hit me up down in the comments. In more hosting news, Simplecast is now IAB certified and is looking to bring a new stat to, your stats. They want to see just how sticky your podcast is. God, that just sounds gross. Sticky's just one of those words that... Anyways, they're actually looking at creating a sticky metric to see how long people are sticking around and whether or not your marketing is working. Now, apparently, this has been a metric they have been using in-house for some time, and they will be releasing the numbers to pro customers in the months ahead. Sticky. Now, this one's a bit older, but if podcasting is truly your dream job and, you've got a skill or 2 or 5, Spotify is looking for a podcast content analyst. That being said, just being on your 3rd episode might not be enough, considering the experience necessary. I'm just going to put it out there. When you see random letters popping up, this generally means that my college diploma, it probably ain't going to make it. I mean, I don't even own a snake. And now it's time for Who's Starting a Podcast? Now, this is just in, but if you're a fan of news that actually isn't news or just satire in general, The Onion is launching a podcast in conjunction with Sony. In a statement, executive editor Jordan LaFleur says, a daily news podcast provides an opportunity for The Onion to access and inform billions of presumably illiterate people previously deprived of the finest reporting the world has ever known. I have looked into the legitimacy of this story, and I should say it's the first and only time you can take an Onion article as real. Netflix also dipping their toes into the podcasting world with a new scripted podcast that is directly related to one of their shows called Daybreak. Now, the podcast will be called The Only Podcast Left and will be a 6-episode scripted series and will be used to build the narrative from the show. And HBO not far behind as they get ready to launch podcasts for HBO Max. Now, these shows will have ties to their video service and will be incorporated into their algorithm to recommend video for podcasts and vice versa. They will be looking for 70 to 90 million subscribers by the year end of 2025. That is a healthy chunk. And that's your podcasting news for this week. Have yourself a great day. And by the way, if you like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and maybe even the like button if you like. I don't know. And if I missed anything, let me know down in the comments.